Okay, so in this video we're looking at something called a geometric series. Now you may think, oh, I watched another video just before that was also a geometric series. No, that was a geometric sequence. Now a geometric sequence and a geometric series, they're very, very closely related but a little bit different. Now a geometric sequence would ask you to find the nth term. Now if you compare that to a geometric series, what we're asking you to do is calculate the sum of all terms up to the nth term. So for instance, the question might be something like, here's a geometric series, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and the question might be calculate series up to 20th term. And so what we're asking you is 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus all the way up to the 20th term. Add up all of those terms. Now the formula for this is a little bit complicated. It's S subscript n equals A times r to the n minus 1 over r minus 1. Now this only works if r is greater than 1. That is, if the ratio is greater than 1. You can get some geometric series that decrease with a ratio. Let's say you take each number and you multiply it by 0.9 each time. If the r is less than 1, we need to use a different formula. I'll just put a line through here. Sn equals A bracket 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. Now that's used if r is less than 1. So looking at this question now, we can solve it fairly easily. Calculate the series up to the 20th term. So we're saying the sum of all of them up to term 20, which includes term 20, is equal to A, the first value, which is 2, times the ratio to the power of n. So the ratio here is also 2, times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. 2 to the power of n, which is 20, minus 1, all over 20 minus 1. So that's 2 bracket 2 to the 20 minus 1 over 19. Now obviously this is going to give us a big number. You wouldn't expect anything different. We're taking 2, we're doubling it each time 20 times, and then we're going to take all those numbers and add them together. Okay, so now that we've got our two formulas, we can answer this question pretty easily. Calculate the series up to the 20th term. That includes the 20th term. So series up to term 20 is equal to A, the value we start with, number 2, times r to the power of n. That's the ratio, times 2, times 2, times 2, to the power of n, which is 20, minus 1, all over the ratio. In this case, the ratio is 2 minus 1. So we end up with 2 to the power of 20 minus 1 all over just plain old 1, because that's 2 minus 1. Now you're going to end up with a big number here. That's what you'd expect. Remember that we're taking the first 20 terms, we're doubling each one, and then we're adding them all together. So it's going to be a big number. Let's grab a calculator and see what we end up with. And we end up with 2,097,150. 2,097,150. That's pretty much it. You need to practice these. Some of the key mistakes people make is putting something different here in the r value. Remember, the r is the common ratio, so always put the common ratio in those spots. The only other mistake is using the wrong formula in the wrong place. If the ratio is more than 1, you use this one. If the ratio is less than 1, you use this one. Other than that, we should be all set. This is our geometric series. calculating the sum of all terms up to the nth term. In the next video, we'll look at relating this back to some real life applications using some money, some dollars and some cents.